Yeah. Welcome back to Under the Lights. I'm your host, Big Mike, and I got a little bro Twan with me. What's up, boy?
Back at it again.
You already know, man. I'm chilling, man. It's snowing like a motherfucker outside. We got 8 inches of snow out there, man.
Man, I say about 10.
10?
I say about at least 10,
bro.
I
shoveled that shit early this morning, and just an hour after it looked like I ain't did nothing.
Yeah, I like I told you, I done shovel about 3 times. Twice yesterday, once today. You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep the driveway clear.
Would you ever want to move down south?
But I always wanted to move down south. I'm a down south type of person. Like it's in my DNA. I'm from the South. Like my grandmother, rest in peace, her soul.
Yeah, rest in peace, grandma.
You know, they grew up in Edmondson, Arkansas. Okay. And had, you know what I'm saying, had my mother and her brothers and sisters, my uncles and them, but they migrated up here to Indianapolis.
Okay.
I might be from Indianapolis, born and raised, but
your soul,
in my blood,
your body.
in my blood, I got South in my blood. You know what I'm saying? You can't take that. So I'm really originally from the South, bro. You know. So
let me tell you something. I used to want to move down south. You know what I mean? Listen, just because of the weather.
Yeah.
Just because it's hot. But then I got to thinking like this. But wait a minute though. They got hurricanes down there. You feel what I'm saying? And then you talk about the West Coast. You know what I mean? They got earthquakes and shit like that. And you talk about, like, you know what I mean, in the Midwest, you know, it's like it's tornadoes and shit. But I was just like, man, I think the safest place would probably be the Midwest.
Yeah.
Because you ain't got, you know what I mean, order, you know, the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? You got snow and shit like that. But hurricanes and earthquakes and shit, that would keep me away from the South and the West Coast.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you something right now. The West Coast, bro, imagine, see, we football junkies.
Yeah.
We sports junkies, period.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Imagine West Coast. You know, they 3 hours behind Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
1 o'clock p.m. on Sundays, it's 10 a.m.
Yeah, 10 a.m.
Imagine getting up. Maybe you went to the club that night. Who knows?
Yeah.
You went to the club, you out 3, 4 in the morning. You get home, go to sleep. You get up 10 o'clock in the morning, you watching sports all day long. The 8 o'clock game,
yeah,
it's 5 p.m.
Right.
Niggas ain't you know, when the game over for us, it's 11 o'clock, 11:30. Nigga got to be at work 6, 7 in the morning. You tired. Mm-hmm. Out there, you get to watch the game is over at 8:30.
Yeah.
10:30 games in basketball, it's at 7:30 out there.
Yeah.
So you ain't, you know what I mean? It's like that extra time that you got, that's the reason I would want to move out there to the West Coast, because of the 3-hour time difference. That's for me. That's me.
Yeah.
But anyway, man, for the viewers right now, make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button so y'all can be up to date with all things Under the Lights. And on top of that, this episode today is sponsored by Big Boy Squad. Big Boy Squad is a clothing brand, as you can see that I got on right now. Big Boy Squad is a clothing brand that wants to make sure all the big boys across the world stay looking fly. You know, big guys like myself, unlike your little skinny ass nigga. Big niggas like me and bigger, you feel me? We go to the store, you know, we got to search in the back of the rack.
Yeah.
I ain't looking at from, I'm reaching in the back. I reach in the back, you got an extra large. I know you ain't got a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6X, none of that shit. So now what I got to do is sit there and watch little niggas like you come in there and get the shit that I want. I done been there, done it already. Let me get that. You remember Michael Jackson when he was overseas? I want these, I want these, I want these, I want these. That's what they be doing. That's what y'all be doing. And now me, I got to go to another store. We use my gas, but by that time, I'm like, fuck that. I'm just going to wear what I got at home.
Yeah.
So Big Boy Squad starts at size 2X. All the big boys across the world can stay looking fly. Big Boy Squad, great quality, all of that. So like I said, this is sponsored by Big Boy Squad. Log on to bigboysquad.net on the website. You can search shit, you know what I mean? Look what you want. You might see something that you like, you feel me? We'll have a code for y'all real soon, and make sure we put that out there for y'all. So in the meantime, bigboysquad.net. Big boys across the world, size 2X's and up. Let's get busy, baby. But on another note, we here to talk sports. The playoffs is set.
Yes.
The NFL playoffs is set.
It's about time.
It ain't no more. It's all that shit in the regular season that 2K say. Congrats to them.
Yeah.
Congrats to 2K say. And how about them boys up front in Philadelphia on that offensive line? You understand? How about them boys up front? But guess what, though? Oh, none of that shit matter. Them 2,000 yards, it stops right there. It doesn't go into January and hopefully February.
Yeah, that record and shit is 0-0.
It's 0-0.
This is a whole nother season. This is a whole nother. You know what I'm saying? Whole nother start. Let's put it like that.
The top team right now, well, obviously it's the bye week. We all know, so the number 2 team is the top team in it right now because, one got a bye week.
Yeah.
They got the same record as the number 7 seed.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we're going to give our predictions, you know what I mean? We'll wait for Wednesday. We still got a whole week. You feel what I'm saying? But as of today, you know what I mean? We're going to do a little talking. You understand what I'm saying? I know you seen that game last night. I know you seen the Vikings and the Lions go out there and beat the Vikings' ass 31-9.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that game, dog? And the Vikings do have the number 5 seed, and the Lions are the number 1 seed with a bye week. So they got who the fuck?
They got the Rams.
They got the Rams first round. But just talk to me what you think about that Vikings-Lions game last night.
Man, big bro, you know I had the Vikings coming into the game, big bro.
We both did.
I really thought the Vikings, you know what I'm saying, they was more on a high note. Detroit Lions, they was banged up, you know what I'm saying, struggling. They hadn't, you know what I'm saying, they've been playing since week 5. You know, they had one of the earliest bye weeks, you know what I'm saying. They had
just like
playing,
us.
Exactly. So they had been playing all those games, all those weeks, bro. They looked at like a very tired football team, but not last night. You know, I just felt like, you know what I'm saying, the Minnesota Vikings, man, they just had too many chances. They had chance on chance on chance to put it in the end zone and just kept coming away with 3, 3, 3, and 3. You're not going to get it done against a team like the Lions, you know what I'm saying? And then another reason I had the Vikings, I just didn't think they was going to get swept. After the first game, you know what I'm saying, we watched, you know what I'm saying, the game ended 31-29, you know what I'm saying, on the last game, on last second field goal, you know, and I thought coming into this game, you know, that they would have learned from, you know what I'm saying, their mistakes that game, big bro, you know, and how they been playing, you know, they would have had the advantage coming into this game, but not last night, man. They just had too many opportunities, man, getting down there in the red zone and not coming away with nothing but 3 points. You know, you go for it. I text you one time. They went for it on 4th down. Jordan Addison ran an arrow right out the backfield. He was wide open, and Sam Darnold didn't. He missed him, yeah. So didn't get a chance to put no touchdowns up. I was surprised on that. I felt like Detroit, they outplayed them. They was more physical. They was the less penalized team. Yeah. You know, that coach over there, hats off to him. Yeah. You know, what's his name?
Dan Campbell.
The defensive coordinator as well. Hats off to them.
You talking about Aaron Glenn for the Lions defensive coordinator and Dan Campbell for the head coach. Yeah,
shout out to both of them. They put up a good game plan versus Kevin O'Connell and, you know what I'm saying, Brian Flores. You know, you see the offensive coordinator for the Detroit Lions able to, you know what I'm saying, put some plays together, you know what I'm saying, to get the Detroit offense clicking and rolling, you know. And it just became a Jahmyr Gibbs show, you know. Yeah. Once they established that run, I was like, this is over with. Yeah. I was like, this game is decided. You know, one thing you got to do with the Detroit Lions, you got to take away that run. Not to say they can't pass it, but once you establish that run game, you know, and Jahmyr Gibbs and the other running back that's filling in for, you know what I'm saying, the hurt David Montgomery, once they start getting rolling, it's going to be hard to stop that offense, man. And it just became a Jahmyr Gibbs show, man. You see a touchdown, you see another one, then you see 2 more. Yeah. So he finished the game 170 yards, you know what I'm saying, with 4 touchdowns. Just became a Jahmyr Gibbs show. You know what I'm saying? Not to say Jared Goff, he played pretty good, you know. I did see him force one down the field, something that he did, but that neither here nor there because the Vikings didn't come away with nothing. You know what I'm saying? Right. But I felt like the defense for the Lions played way better than the defense for the Vikings. You know, just able to come out with them 3 and outs. And then sometimes on 4th down when you was able to stop them, you know, that showed that they was playing a little bit. They just played harder to me. I just feel like the Detroit Lions played harder than the Minnesota Vikings last night, and it showed, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the corner, Meek, what's his name?
Robertson.
Yeah.
He did a good job on Justin Jefferson.
Did a hell of a job. I think he had 2 catches on him for like maybe 20-some yards, you know what I'm saying? And we're not talking about what Justin Jefferson finished the game with. Right. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about when they matched up on each other and they was one-on-one in coverage snaps. This is what he did on him. He only had 2 catches for 20-some yards. You know what I'm saying? 7 targets. You know what I'm saying? You didn't come away with nothing. I just felt like that offense was pretty much boxed up all night. And you see Terrion Arnold lead the game. They still had it on. They still had that offense boxed up pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So hats off to the Lions. They secured the number 1 seed in the NFC. They get the bye week. First time they got the They made history over there in Detroit, you know what I'm saying? Best record in the regular season for them and, most wins, you know what I'm saying? So hats off to the Detroit Lions, you know what I'm saying? We'll see what they do. They are pretty banged up, though. You know what I'm saying? They just lost Terrion Arnold. They had already lost a few guys in the secondary, you know what I'm saying, opposed to coming into this game. Now they lost Terrion Arnold. That's their rookie corner. He's been doing very well this season as well, but he might be questionable return the rest of the season. So, Detroit is one of those teams that's gonna have to deal with injuries throughout the playoffs, and maybe they get it done, maybe they don't, but they looked pretty good last night, and hats off, you know what I'm saying, for getting a dub. So
for me, what my takeaway from the game is, first of all, I know Detroit is banged up.
Yeah.
But this is what I want people to stop doing. They got 17 players. Twan.
Yeah.
You and I both know it ain't 17 niggas on your team that's playing that's hurt.
Yeah, we talk about the actual starters, factors.
Right. And I get, obviously, Aleem McNeil. We know about him. Big dog. Aiden Hutchinson, Carlton Davis, David Montgomery, you know what I mean? And now Terrion Arnold went out as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that offense still out there.
Right.
And they got a team on defense that's good as well. Anzalone just came back last night. You feel what I'm saying? So I know the premier pass rusher that they had is gone and been gone. You know what I mean? But they still got motherfucking players out there on defense, nigga. They can go out there and get stops. As we seen last night, they held Minnesota to 9 points.
Yeah.
Minnesota been scoring points all year long. You feel what I mean? But Detroit, still a dangerous team, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, 33 points a game still with these injuries. You feel me? 410 yards per game. The offense is still there. They're still aggressive. The run game, all of that physical offensive line, they still got time to pass the ball. So like I said, I know they banged up, but we see what they still put out there on the field.
Right.
You know what I mean? So my takeaway is that you still need to look at them as if they are the team that you've seen in week 1. From the beginning of the season all the way. I know they had the hiccup against the Bucks. All right, cool. But they ran off 9, 10, 11 straight too. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So they still that team. I know you talk about injury, but nigga, they are still winning games because they have the team to do it.
Yeah.
They got a lot of pieces. And I'm like I said, yeah, those guys. Yeah, okay, cool. But motherfuckers is filling in for them quite well. Yeah. I feel like you only talk about injuries unless, as if you ain't got nobody to fill in for you that can do the job. Because how much is these guys affecting that team right now? How many games have they lost?
You
know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I mean, they still a dangerous team.
Yeah.
You need to look after the bye week. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and it's David Montgomery. He might be back. Who knows? We don't know. Heard the reports, whatever the case may be. It's not season-ending injury. I feel like in the playoffs, he's going to try to give it a go. Unless he can't go out there and plant. If he can go out there and plant a little bit, he's going to go out there and try to give it a go because it's the playoffs.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I think Dan Campbell, they're going to allow him to do that. But on top of that, Sam Darnold, he been playing good all year long. You know what I mean? But then you go ahead and put up 9 points. You missing Justin Jefferson.
Yeah,
boom, for a touchdown. Couldn't get in the rhythm. But he can be had. He can get shaky. Sam Darnold can be shaky, bro. This, and I know it was New York. I know. Wait a minute. I know he was in New York and they was trash.
Yeah.
But when you come out here and say, man, it's like I was seeing ghosts. You know what I mean? That lets me know. That lets me further know that when you say that, yeah, you can get got.
Yeah.
And they can get to Sam Darnold. They was getting to him last night, making him get rid of that ball. Maybe that's the reason he missed Justin Jefferson wide the fuck open.
He's missing a lot of passes just floating on him.
Right, a lot of passes, but that's because they was getting through there.
Yeah, they was.
You feel what I'm saying? So he been playing good, but the lack of red zone, and also he had a dropped interception. He could have thrown an interception. You know what I mean? Motherfucker dropped that. Was it Robinson? In the end zone. End zone.
He had a few where, even a defensive lineman could have caught one time, I think.
Yes.
He tried to flip it.
So listen.
He got bailed out a few times, but a lot of those passes he was throwing was selling. He was missing guys.
Right.
So he couldn't get in there. He was a lot of frustration.
Right. And this is, when we was talking, this is my point. I know they got the Rams this week.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
You hear Dan Campbell saying, see you in 2 weeks. It ain't definite.
Nah.
That ain't definite.
It ain't
you
guaranteed.
Feel me? Because we know, like, the back end for the Rams is not, oh, my God.
Yeah.
But them young boys up front, Byron Young, Fisk, and with Jerod Verse, they getting through there.
Yeah.
And if Sam Darnold can get rattled like he got rattled last night, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you got Matt Stafford who's resting, Puka Nacua who's resting, Cooper Kupp who's resting, Kyron Williams who's resting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Walk right in there and get a dub. You understand what I'm saying? So this see you in 2 weeks shit, that ain't definite at all. But my takeaway is that Detroit is still dangerous, even with the few injuries that they have that matters to the team. I don't give a fuck about the dudes that on the third and fourth string. We ain't talking about them. You feel what I'm saying? So I know it sound nice. They got 17 injuries. No, you don't. Not guys that play.
Yeah, that's actually rotating.
We're rotating in, right? So yeah. But Detroit, they still dangerous. Gotta look at them like as they still a Super Bowl threat, my guy. So but the Vikings, they could definitely be got for real. That didn't look like no 14-2 team last night.
Not at all.
Not putting up 9 points not cashing in the red zone.
Man, like I said, it turned into a Jahmyr Gibbs show, man. Like. Bro, he really had his way, and they fed the shit out of him, bro. 28 carries.
They just got bullied up front, too, though.
I think, the offense, they did. But to Brian Flores' credibility, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like he did draw up a good game plan.
Yeah.
And I feel like they was getting pressure on Jared Goff, but just a little too late.
A little too late.
You know what I'm saying? A little too late. They was getting guys in his face, and I just feel like they executed better than what the Vikings did, bro.
Okay.
This is how it is sometimes, bro. Sometimes you had a full game plan set out and it could work and it's, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and the third. But sometimes the other team just is executing a little bit better.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And it just showed last night. Like Detroit Lions just executed a little bit better to me, bro. Big bro, way better if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? 31-9. It just
it shows.
Yeah,
it shows.
Now maybe it's Sam Darnold. You know what I'm saying?
He got to complete them, bro.
That's what I said.
Complete them throws, man.
Yeah,
all of them red zone appearances.
Yeah. Came away with nothing, 3 and like
you can't do that against Detroit.
Yeah, you can't, bro. Especially when you're on the road, you got to come up with those points. You miss Justin Jefferson, you miss Jordan Addison. Them is 2 scores right there for sure. And I ain't, you know what I'm saying? That's just off the top of my head what I can remember from last night. But you make those throws, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's a game.
It could be a different game
because y'all defense did come away with a few turnovers,
they
bro.
did.
Jared Goff had 2 picks. One of them was crucial. Came away with one in the red zone. Y'all didn't get no touchdown off of.
Nothing. So
I think what was his name? The young bull caught a pick and right there in the red zone.
I don't remember his name, bro.
Exactly, played linebacker though, but ended up right there in the red zone. They didn't come away with nothing but 3 points.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was times where they just couldn't cash in, man. And that's why they lost this game. I can't really say the defense. You know what I'm saying?
Pace.
Yeah, Ivan Pace. Yeah. Came away with the pick. You know what I'm saying? They was right there in the red zone. They didn't come away with nothing but 3 points, big bro. You know what I'm saying? You're just not going to be able to do that and win the game.
Sam Darnold was 18 of 41
he
for
threw the ball
166 yards. He didn't even crack 200.
First of all, you threw the ball 41 fucking times and you only completed 18 passes. That's terrible. 18 out of 20, that's not even half.
That's 23 passes missed, man.
Yeah.
This could have been a totally different. You know what it takes? It's going to take a team, you know what I mean? That can hit them in the mouth too. That's gonna hit Detroit in their mouth. I ain't saying no names. I ain't saying no names.
Yeah.
But it's gonna take a team with physicality. Real physicality. Hard hitting. Pressure.
Yeah.
To get Detroit up out of there. Now who that is? Listen, I'm not saying who. I ain't saying who. I'm just gonna wait and see. You understand? I ain't saying no names. You feel me?
I like Detroit. They coaching staff pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Ben Campbell, Ben Johnson, and Glenn. What's his name again?
Aaron Glenn, the defensive coordinator. Been doing good.
Man, them 3 right there, they are a trio, like a real trio, like a dangerous triangle, like real deal. Like they putting together some shit. You know what I'm saying? Dan Campbell, you know what I'm saying? He gutsy, want to go for it every chance he get. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it work out for him, sometimes it don't, but it's been working out for him. So, you know, maybe he know what he doing, maybe he don't, but it looks like to me he know what he doing.
We gonna see.
Ben Johnson over there. Ben Johnson is out coaching some of these defensive coordinators.
Yeah.
I feel like he worked Brian Flores last night too as well.
So look, at the end of the day, we're gonna see what them playoffs hitting on in 2 weeks for, you know what I mean, for Detroit, and see what it look like this weekend for Minnesota and the Rams.
On another note though, I believe, well, I would say, you know what I'm saying, Detroit needed this win more than the Vikings. You know what I'm saying, to get rested up and get that first round bye. Right. You know what I'm saying, just because you got all these injuries and shit like that. Y'all needed this.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I'm going to just say that.
So Sticking with the NFL, moving on, we see the Baltimore Ravens got an easy dub.
Yeah.
Got a dub over the Browns.
Knew that was going to cover the spread.
Cover the spread, walk in the park. I mean, it's
what was they was they was major favorites. They was like 19 point favorites. That was crazy.
Easy work.
Won by 25.
Yeah, easy work. But Zay Flowers got nicked up with a knee injury. You know what I mean? They're not saying, you know what I mean, how crucial it is. They saying it's not going to require season-ending surgery. You know what I mean? So, you know, they're saying that he's going to try to work as hard as he can to get back, you know what I mean, for the first playoff game against the Steelers this weekend, the Super Wildcard weekend, which is Saturday, which starts Saturday. And this was what Nick Sirianni and my Eagles wanted to avoid with Saquon.
Yeah.
Getting that record. Because last year, the game before the playoffs, who went down for us? A.J. Brown. He didn't play against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He wasn't out there.
Yeah.
He got hurt, knee. And so thinking back with that, 101 yards. Look at the Giants. They gave up 140 yards on the ground. Jonathan Taylor the week before went there, got 90 yards. We could have got 101 yards in the first half. But you know what? If I was the Giants, I don't care nothing about no passing. Tanner McKee, go ahead and have a field day. We're going to load this box. Mm-hmm. So that when I'm loading this box, you know what I mean? I feel like I don't feel like it's what it is. It's more people in the box. That's more room for injured linemen and more room for injured running backs. You know what I mean? So it wasn't worth it. And that's what Nick Sirianni was trying to avoid now that Zay Flowers could be out and possibly miss the first playoff game. So if he does miss the playoff game in Baltimore versus Steelers, how big of a loss could this be for Baltimore? Is this going to be determined if they win or lose the game or what?
Well, here's the thing, big dog, and I'm gonna just piggyback on some of the things you said about Nick Sirianni and them. Mm-hmm. I just feel like the Baltimore Ravens, they was in a totally different predicament than the Philadelphia Eagles with resting their players, being that y'all already had shit locked up. That game didn't matter. Yep. The Ravens still needed the division. The division was still open. They hadn't secured it. You know, the Steelers was, you know what I'm saying, the Steelers had played, you know what I'm saying, the Bengals that day. They needed to get a dub.
I'm with you with that. I'm just saying it's the last. I know he had to play.
Yeah.
I know.
It's not like, you know what I'm saying?
For sure. It's not necessarily the same thing. Yeah. I'm just saying it's the last game of the season. You know what I mean? This is the reason because this could happen. Yeah. I know Zay had to play, but this is the reason that Nick Sirianni, you know, didn't want Saquon playing because anything can happen. Anything can happen. That's all I'm saying.
I get it, but you know, the Ravens did have to come out there and play that game, you know what I'm saying? It's just unfortunate that Zay Flowers had to be the one, you know what I'm saying, to get, you know what I'm saying, his knee nicked up, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And from my sources, you know what I'm saying, it says he's day-to-day, you know what I'm saying? And it's probably more likely that he misses the first game, you know what I'm saying, they're going against Pittsburgh in the Ravens, but this is a team, bro, that still has a bunch of fucking weapons around them and has one of the most explosive offenses in the league. They should... Yeah. And me personally, they should and will probably still, you know what I'm saying, be good without Zay Flowers out there. You know what I'm saying? You got Rashad Bateman. You got Isaiah Likely. You got Mark Andrews. You got a Derrick Henry. You got a Lamar Jackson. You know what I'm saying? You got that run game. You know what I'm saying? So Zay Flowers, I get it. He is a factor out there. You can move him around, slide, outside receiver. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But he's not a guy that teams is coming into the game like, oh, he's drawing a lot of attention.
Okay.
He's not. I don't think he's one of those guys, bro. He's not a true number one receiver. Let's get that straight. Okay. Let me go in that right now. Zay Flowers is not a true number one receiver.
Right.
And what I mean by number one receivers, he can go out there and get double teamed and beat double teams, or he's a guy out there that teams game plan for coming into the game. He's not that. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying he's not a good player or nothing like that. He's very versatile. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Can play in the slot. Whatever, he can get ending the rounds, you know what I'm saying, whatever, play on the outside, but I still feel like the Ravens would be good, you know what I'm saying, even though he's, you know what I'm saying, did nick his knee up, and it's more than likely that he missed the game, big dog, you know what I'm saying, that's just me personally, you know what I'm saying, with that run game that y'all got, you know what I'm saying, and Lamar Jackson, you know what I'm saying, I just feel like y'all should be good, you know what I'm saying, that defense, you know what I'm saying, that run defense is pretty good, you know what I'm saying? So, and y'all, to y'all advantage, y'all at home, you know what I'm saying? So, with or without Zay Flowers, I just still feel like they get it done, especially in a game like this. You're going against the Pittsburgh Steelers, who's lost 4 straight now, you know what I'm saying, who has been playing absolutely below average, you know what I'm saying? Offense ain't been putting up no numbers, and that defense has just not really shown that they ain't been the same Steelers defense from earlier in the season when they was ranked, you know what I'm saying, that top defense in the league when they was ranked number 1, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They ain't look like that in the last 4 weeks.
Right.
You know, so I just feel like big bro, you know what I'm saying? It is a detrimental injury to the Ravens, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want all their players out there, but this ain't one of those things where people just start panicking like, man, we need him. Like, man, we vulnerable now.
Right.
Now, if it was like a Derrick Henry or Lamar Jackson, y'all would be in trouble.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But Zay Flowers, he's not taking that much like concentration off of the team, you know what I'm saying, to the point where, you know, this is gonna be a make or break game if he plays or no. So that's why I'm at with it, big dog. Like,
so for me, like I said, I'm with you. If this was the Chiefs, where you need all hands on deck, Buffalo, and even though they beat Buffalo 35-10 earlier this year, that was with Zay Flowers. You feel what I'm saying? And that game right there, that's that game. Derrick Henry first play of the game, 87-yard touchdown, shot out of a motherfucking cannon on offense. They just blew the doors off. You feel what I'm saying? Early, you feel what I'm saying? But it is the Steelers. They haven't been. They on a 4-game losing streak. Zay Flowers, like you said, he's not nobody you're going to go out there and double team. I would double team Mark Andrews before I double him.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Like,
you still got Lamar Jackson, who's Jordan. He like to put him all the way up here.
Yeah.
All the way up here. You know what I mean? You know, he get to talking, oh my God, he's better than Pat Mahomes. And he go back and change what he said. What I meant was, what you said. That's what you said, motherfucker. It's what you don't be Mr. Clean up and shit. You know what I mean? But, Mark Andrews, who is an absolute superstar. You feel what I'm saying? Touchdowns in last 6, 7, 8 games. You know what I mean? Killing, making big plays, big catches, short, intermediate, way downfield against whoever. He out there cooking corners, cooking safeties. You feel what I'm saying? So you got Isaiah Likely, who's still a weapon. If you take your eyes off of him, he'll do you bad. You got Rashad Bateman. Like you said, Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry. You got 2 generational niggas in the backfield. 2 generational niggas in the backfield. And I know, like the pass defense in Baltimore, it ain't been that good. It ain't like for the season. Let me see here. For the season, obviously we know they was ranked kind of low, like 31st. You know what I mean? But these last 3 games, they've only been giving up 175 yards in the air. You feel what I'm saying? Season-wise, it's like 244 right now, with 175 through the air. You feel me? Pittsburgh doesn't have we see what they did just last week, just a couple days ago.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And is George Pickens going to go out there and do what he did? He gonna go out there and do that?
Listen, George Pickens, bro, the way he been acting, all that pouting and shit like that, I don't think so.
And I like George. I talk about George Pickens, but what did I tell you? We was in the DM. I said he
need to grow up.
He grow up.
He need to grow up. You out there pouting and shit like that, bro. Go out there and play football.
You in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Listen, Pittsburgh ain't won shit in years, but their history says we win because they got 5 Super Bowls from way back in the day.
Yeah.
In was it 04, 06 and 08 or some shit, 06 and then 2010 they beat the Cardinals. All right, cool. You know what I mean? Like, so their history says, all right, we want to win. But they haven't been winning. They haven't been winning. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't think, bro, they on a 4-game losing streak. And this team right here, you know what I mean? You don't have to have all hands on deck with this team. George Pickens, if he go out, what did I say? He got to grow up.
Yeah,
you go out there. You in Pittsburgh? You arguing with they are loyal fans.
Yeah,
anywhere you go, you gonna see that terrible towel. I don't give a fuck if it's in Timbuktu. You gonna see at least 10 terrible towels. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
You arguing with the fans. You dropping everything.
Just making yourself
look
bad.
Yourself look stupid.
Yeah.
Just childish shit. Like earlier in the year, you didn't want to block. Okay, you got that handle. But now look at this shit.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you're just frustrated or what, but you got to keep your mind in the game. So if he going out there doing that, you know what I mean? And we can only go off the last game we seen.
Yeah.
We all know styles make fights. We know. But nigga, the last game we seen from you was horrific.
Yeah.
And I'm a George Pickens fan.
Exactly.
You know this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if he don't change his mindset within these 5 days,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Come on.
They're going home and it's not going to be close. It might be worse than the last time they played. We don't have to get that run game going. They got to get that going. If they don't get that going, now Russ is not about to go ahead and pick you apart. You know what I mean? So now we're going to be able to see if, because Pittsburgh ain't putting up no offense. Not like that. Baltimore got the number one rush defense again now. And they're back to number one now at 80 yards a game. So, it's going to come down to that. You know what I'm saying? So, do they need Zay Flowers for all of that? Nah.
Exactly.
Pittsburgh is not that powerful. So, I think they should still go out here and get a dub.
Exactly.
At home.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And move on to the next round. I'm not saying it's going to be, easy. It's a division game.
Yeah, it's a division game for sure. They play each other hard all the time.
If on a scale from 1 to 10, I'm just being honest.
Getting
on a scale
it done,
from 1 to 10,
yeah.
The difficulty of beating the Steelers with what the Ravens got, it's a 5.
Yeah.
4 or 5. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Zay Flowers is not A.J. Brown.
Yeah.
He ain't Jamar Chase. You know what I'm saying? He's not, he's not Amara St. Brown. He's not those guys. He's good.
Yeah,
but y'all still have enough to go out there and get it done and beat the Steelers. So, no, I don't think this is going to be the reason they lose. I think Pittsburgh, I don't think it's going to be If the Ravens lose, I don't think it's going to be because they ain't had Zay Flowers.
Nah.
Not because of that.
I don't think the Ravens are going to lose. So
no, they're not going to lose. They're going to beat the Steelers' ass by 2 possessions or more.
Yeah, so.
At home, period. All right, so moving on. This is fucked up to me.
Yeah.
First-year coach, Jerod Mayo. Now, is fired after being in New England the first year. What the fuck do they got in New England to where you gonna bring you could bring Bill? You could have brought Bill Belichick back. You could have got motherfucking George Seifert, Bill Walsh. You could have got anybody. Bill Parcells, any of the greats. You feel me? They not doing that with the Patriots organization.
Not with what they had. No.
Not with what they had.
No.
But they fired the man after 1 season. I'm talking about right after.
Yeah.
They fired him. Now, you know us. We're going to look at the skin color.
Yeah.
Excuse me. We're going to look at the skin color. They don't ever give us chances like that. They don't never get. What the fuck we going to do with that squad? You know what I mean? Did he deserve to lose his job like that?
Me personally, no, big dog. I do not agree with this, bro. This is really a slap in the face, bro.
A slap? Nigga, this is a mule kick.
Yeah, bro. Like, you expect this man to just turn around this whole program in 1 year, bro? Like, 1 year. After taking over for, you know what I'm saying, a fire Bill Belichick, you wanted him to come in here and turn around this whole squad, this whole organization in 1 year. So you only gave him 1 year. So that's the narrative. So now you didn't put that narrative out here that, you know, the next head coach you get in here, it should be the same thing. So if he don't go in here, you give him 1 year, and y'all end up 4 and what? What was they, 4-13?
Yes.
If the next head coach come here and he end up 4-13, he should be fired as well. Whether he's black, white, Asian, Puerto Rican, I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? He should be fired as well, right? Because you didn't put this narrative out here that basically, if you don't come in here in New England and turn it around in a year, you can get fired.
Yes.
I just don't feel like this is right. This is the same shit the 49ers did with Steve Wilkes after we fucking lost the Super Bowl. You fired him like it was his fucking fault. And it wasn't his fault at all. You know what I'm saying? You looked at the black man. I hate to even be on these type of terms, but it seems like it only happens with, you know what I'm saying, people, you know what I'm saying, with that
color.
Yes, exactly.
Black folks.
I hate to even be on that because I'm not a racist at all. I'm just calling a spade and a blade a blade. You feel me? It seems like Jerod Mayo being of color, he was fired due to no success in New England after 1 year. I just feel like it's wrong as fuck, bro. I just don't feel like he deserved that. I feel like he should. I should have gave him some more time to. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like the man didn't draft good. He got the people in there he needed. You know what I'm saying? Went in there and drafted Drake May. You see what he did. You know what I'm saying? He had a pretty good season. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You wanted this man to literally build the earth in 1 day, basically. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You wanted this man to build the earth in 1 day. You wanted him to, you know what I'm saying, build Paris and France and Rome in 1 day.
Yeah.
That's basically how I'm looking at this whole situation because, like I said, it's just not enough time to turn an organization like this around with what he had. You have to give that man some more time. I just feel like I just feel like they didn't give him a chance. 1 year is not enough. I don't give a fuck who you is, nigga. It ain't like he did just horrible. If you go back and look at some of the games, bro, some of those losses was dog fights. They just didn't have enough, bro.
Right.
And some front, Like, at some point, you got to look at that front office. You ain't trying to fire nobody in that front office because ain't nobody in there of color.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't trying to fire nobody in that front office. And sometimes that front office is the reason why organizations be sad because they don't know what the fuck they doing. Trade deadlines, they don't go get nobody. They don't want to put no money into. They being cheap. You know what I'm saying? It's the same shit with the coach. You know what I'm saying? Whoever the fuck he is, he been running.
Chris Ballard.
Yeah, cheap than a motherfucker.
Jim I can read to you what Jim Irsay came out and put out some type of statement. Basically, he was basically saying, I know you Coach fans, I know we talk about the Patriots right now. I don't want to get too sidetracked.
No, we good.
He said, I basically saying, I know you guys feel the pain I feel. You know what I mean? Talking about the Coach fans.
Yeah.
You guys feel the pain that I feel. You spend your hard-earned money and, your time to come down here and watch us, and we don't win anything. Our job is to, our focus is to win division titles and get to the playoffs and more. But we haven't been doing that. And he basically said, I know people want change, but it ain't going to be no change. Ballard is coming back. And Shane Steichen would be there, you know what I mean? And listen, I'm not blaming Shane Steichen.
I'm not either. I like Shane Steichen.
You know what happened. I love Shane.
Yeah. Super
Bowl year. Yeah, I love Shane. Him and Jalen was like this.
Yeah.
So, I mean, whatever's going on with the coach, I ain't no fucking coach. I don't give a fuck. But I'm just saying, like, they like you mentioned the coach, there ain't gonna be no change, man.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, y'all not trying to look at that front office, though. Y'all wanna point the blame at Jerod Mayo after his first year. That's just not fair to me, bro. I can't respect it whatsoever, bro. I swear to God, in Jesus' name, I just can't respect it, bro.
So
after 1 year, you just up and fire a man, bro.
Right. So if I'm okay, I'm a head coach.
What was your expectations? So if he would have went out there and won 7 games, would he still be the head coach for New England?
And that's a losing season.
And that's still a losing season, but he won 7 games. So would he still be the head coach if he went out there and won? Me personally, bro, I feel like it's a color thing, bro. Yeah. Like, it has to be, bro. Because it does not make sense to fire a man after 1 year. Like, he's just had all this time to get it right.
This is Jerod Mayo first year.
That's what I said.
He ain't draft none of these niggas.
Oh, shit. You feel me? He didn't get a chance to draft nobody.
This is Belichick shit.
Yeah.
This is Bill.
Mm-hmm.
So, hold on, wait a minute. Unless you telling me, I know I have the 2000 Ravens defense. Yeah. I know I have the 02 Bucks defense. Yeah. I know I have that. Drake May's fine for me. No, it's not.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not a franchise quarterback.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck how good you say. He's not a franchise quarterback.
Yeah.
We got to start there. The backups is Jacoby Brissett, and we seen Joe Milton the other day. That's your quarterbacks right there. Start with Drake May.
Yeah.
Okay? Ramondre Stevenson. Sometimes he can't hold the ball to himself. Mm-hmm. He like to fumble and give it to the other team. Yeah. He's not explosive. He's a heavy duty running back. He should be number 2. You don't even have a real deal running back like that. Yeah. Who's the number 1 receiver?
Shit, at this point,
I know who they are. DeMario, I know them. Kendrick and Keyshawn.
They don't have one.
They
don't have one.
Remember, Hunter Henry was supposed to be good coming out of college. He didn't turn out like that.
Yeah.
Austin Hooper, he behind him.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I mean?
Yeah.
The offensive line. That's not. They can't do nothing with this, man. So it's like you got to give this man more time. Let him draft some players.
That's fucked up. They played the blame game.
Yeah,
and everybody. Some shit happened. They just pointed the finger.
Yeah,
like it's your fault.
Let Jerod Mayo. Okay, you know what? We're gonna see what you do in the draft.
Yeah.
We're gonna see what type of players, type of pieces that you pick up. You know what I mean? Because you can't.
1 year is, bro.
1 year is not enough.
That's bro. Listen.
How do you build? You can't build a nigga. You can't build a company in 1 year.
Exactly.
You can't. You can't build a company.
1 year.
So you go out there. So you're not making $1 million in your first year unless you already super duper famous. You feel what I'm talking about? But majority is something like this. We talking about building something, bro. At this level, so if your sales was so this team right here, this is no sales.
Yeah.
Last year, no sales.
Yeah.
Right. So now all of a sudden, we about to go ahead and make $10 million. We about to just go up and we about to be the number 1 motherfucking apparel brand in the goddamn world in 1 year.
That's why it's an old saying. You got to crawl before you walk.
You got to crawl before you walk.
Some shit just take a little time, bro. And he just didn't have enough time, bro. So Like I said, big bro.
They kicked this nigga while he was crawling.
Exactly.
Baby crawling on the ground. They just kicked the shit out of him.
Like I said, big bro, it's just going to be the same narrative for whoever you bring in there, black, white, Asian.
No, it's not.
If they don't get it done in 1 year, is they going to be fired as well?
Listen.
I would love to see what happens in the near future, because if that's not the narrative, then, bro, it goes back to, nigga, my statement, but it's not fair and it's a color thing. Gotta be.
We are going to revisit this after next season.
Yeah.
I'm not going to forget.
I'm not either, bro.
Because of
I don't think this is fair at all.
Winning 7 games, you're losing.
Yeah.
Winning 8 games, that's losing.
Losing. Even 9.
You remember when it used to be 16 games? And it was like 8-8. That's the winning. To me, that's losing.
Yeah, you just
8-8.
Yeah, you pushed.
When it was 16 games. So you
didn't
pushed.
win.
You pushed.
You didn't win.
Right.
So
you didn't win anything. Listen, bro, I don't give a fucking nobody talking about. I feel like 9-8 is losing to me. I'm sorry.
You just seen it with Cincinnati. They didn't get in. 9-8.
I feel like 9-8. I know you won more games than you lost.
I get it.
I get it.
But it's not good enough.
That's losing.
Yes.
You on the fence, bro.
Yep.
You are 1 game from being, or 2 games from being out of here.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I really hurt for Jerod Mayo.
Me
right
too.
Now, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I feel some type of way, bro.
I feel some type of way.
I don't feel like that's fair that he got fired, bro. I really don't after 1 season, bro.
Bro, they just do us so motherfucking bad, man. They
it's
just
the
do
same
us.
shit, bro. And I didn't respect it, bro. When you know what I'm saying, when Cal Shanahan decided to fire Steve Wilkes, like it was his fault that we lost the Super Bowl.
That was crazy.
Now you got a guy like Nick Sorsen in there who's terrible.
Yeah.
I bet you wish you had Steve Wilkes back right now.
Yeah. Steve Wilkes.
I bet you wish you didn't fire him.
He had Nick Sorsen to y'all. It's what Sean Desai and Matt Patricia was to my Eagles last year.
Yeah.
Look how y'all looked defensively last year.
Yeah. We didn't have no problems,
right.
You know what I'm saying, until this year.
Clamping boys up.
Exactly.
Y'all had Steve Wilkes. Look how we looked last year. We was 30th. Everybody looked like a MVP at quarter. Drake Milton would have looked like an MVP against us.
Yeah.
You know this.
Yep.
Okay? Look at us last year, right? Now, fast forward to this year. We got Vic Fangio. We went from 30th to number 1. Y'all got Sorensen. Y'all went from top 2, top 3. Was that what your top 3? Top 3 last year?
Yeah,
to
top 5. Yeah.
Top 5 everything.
Yeah.
To bottom 5.
Bottom third. We was bottom. We loading a bit. We was
right.
Low.
So
like that.
All of that shit matter. And you know the way they did Jerod Mayo, dog. You can't have him. It's just wrong. It's just wrong. I don't know what to say. This
the last thing I'm gonna say before we get off this topic. If you are a person out there pointing the finger, whether it's somebody that owns a company or whatever it is in life, if you a motherfucker that's out there pointing the finger, make sure that you are not part of the problem as well, because a motherfucker that's pointing the finger, you got 3 more pointing back at you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just feel like this whole situation got blamed on Jerod Mayo, like this entire thing was his fault. Mm-hmm. Them going 4-13, whatever the case might be, they pointed the finger like this was his fault and that everything was on him. Yeah. It's not fair, you know what I'm saying? So before you get the pointing finger, you look yourself in the mirror and make sure you're not the person, you know what I'm saying, that's, you know what I'm saying, causing, you know what I'm saying, the downflight of something, the downfall of something as well. You know what I'm saying?
I'm looking for whoever doesn't win next in New England to be fired.
Man,
that's what I'm looking for.
Because that's the narrative.
That's the narrative.
That's the narrative.
If you don't win,
what they just created. Yeah. That's the narrative.
So if you know what, don't make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Let's be clear. And you know what? Even if you don't make the playoffs, you better be 10-7.
Yeah.
You better be not or something. You gotta go.
You gotta go because. That's basically y'all narrative y'all put out there. If you don't win in 1 season, you're gonna be fired.
You know how this go.
But I doubt if this gonna be the case. It's my thing because they're gonna bring in somebody of Caucasian of color.
Yeah,
I guarantee it. Mm-hmm. And I guarantee if he don't win and they be in New England still a losing organization, he's not gonna be fired. Right. I bet the cash on it. I can bet everything I own. I can bet my life on it. He's not gonna be fired.
He's not. We just going.
We
gonna relive this.
Yeah.
Oh, after next season, in the middle of the season, when it don't look like they doing nothing, we're going to relive and revisit this moment.
Yep.
With the Patriots.
I can't wait.
If at the 8-game mark, and they 2-6.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking for papers to start being written up and for resignation.
Yeah.
To be fired.
Straight up.
I'm looking for papers to be. They should be printing it up. And say, just sign right here. You're fired. You're off. You're out of your contract. Here you go.
Yeah.
That's what it should be.
It should be.
So since that's how they doing shit now.
That's how they did Jerod Mayo. Yeah. So everybody should get did like that in New England.
But see, we get looked at as petty.
Yeah.
When that shit happened like that, you know what I mean? Oh, what happened to him is do it to them. Oh, well, that's petty. How? Was it petty when you gave him one chance?
Yeah. I'm hurting for Jerod Mayo.
I'm hurt too, bro.
And I'm hoping he can find another job somewhere that actually appreciate him.
Me
know
too.
What I'm saying? Because it's not easy coming in there and taking over for, you know what I'm saying, a legendary coach like Bill Belichick and you know what I'm saying, you got big shoes to fill. It's not 1,000, it's not 1,000,000 coaches in the world that can come in here and try to and do what Bill Belichick did.
But here's the thing though. These is Bill Belichick's groceries.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This is Bill Belichick's house with these players in it.
Yeah.
These is his groceries, all of his seasonings.
Yeah.
So Jerod Mayo got to walk in here and make a breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I'm talking about make a smorgasbord with the shit that you use that I never bought from the store.
Them folks wanted the earth, the moon, and the sun.
Come on, man.
Hey,
I don't use this shit.
That's
crazy.
I mean,
your crib, your players that you drafted, that you got from the store, your groceries, nigga.
Yeah.
We know Bill Belichick was the GM and the head coach.
I'm fucked up behind this, bro. And like I said, this ain't got nothing. This ain't got nothing with me. When it comes to shit like this, I never be on no racist type of shit.
Wrong is wrong, though.
Wrong is wrong, bro. Right is right. Like, bro, I'm just so fucked up behind what happened to him. I just don't. It's a fucked up situation.
Before listen, people don't understand. When it comes to us black folks, we don't want the white folks to go through what we go through. We want the same treatment. If you're going to give a white guy 4 years and he's fucking terrible.
Terrible.
Okay? And Bill Belichick, at the last few years, they were fucking terrible. Mm-hmm. If you're going to keep giving a guy, you know what I'm saying, all these chances, not just Belichick. Obviously, we know he deserves chance. He got 6 Super Bowl rings. But I'm just saying, he ain't the only, it's other white guys that get hired and they get chance at the chance at the chance.
Bro.
We just want, it's just like when black folks is getting beat up by the police and killed.
Yeah.
We don't want the white, excuse me. When the white person get pulled over, we ain't looking for them, hey, beat their ass.
Yeah.
Hey, kill them. No, we want y'all to handle us
the same
way you gonna handle them. Ask them, how are you doing?
Yeah.
You ain't snatched them out the car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, remember how they did Tyreek?
Yeah.
Just threw him on the ground and shit?
Yeah.
You ain't do no white people like that. I never seen it in my life.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean? So, that's where I'm at with that. I know you said what you said, but it's fucked up. So we both feel for you, Jerod. Yeah, man. Hopefully you get it. We want to see you out there again, bro, with another chance. You know what I mean? Hopefully, you know what I mean, it's with a team, with a good team, he can go in there and do what he do. You know what I mean? Be involved. Maybe he can be involved in the draft or whatever the case may be. Hopefully he get back out there.
Hey man, shame on you, man. Shame on that organization. Shame on you.
Yeah, Robert Kraft. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Shame on you, man.
Yeah,
shame
fuck that,
you, bro.
Just mention Tyreek Hill. You know what I'm saying? Just mention Tyreek Hill. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's frustrated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's frustrated. He wants out of Miami, but I'm gonna go ahead and let you and the people hear, you know what I mean, what he had to say in the interview, you know what I mean, after the Miami Dolphins game.
They lost.
They lost to the Jets.
Yeah, lost to the Jets.
Here you go, man.
As a captain, what was the message you got to these guys in the offseason, and you won't feel this at the end of the season?
I don't even know, bro. You know, this is my first time I haven't been in the playoffs, man. So, I mean, for me, like I said, man, I just got to do what's best for me and my family, dog. If that's here, or that's wherever the case may be, man, I'm finna open that door for myself, dog. As I'm opening the door, like I'm out, bro. You know, so it was great playing here, but you know, at the end of the day, bro, I got to do what's best for, you know, for my career and, you know, what's best. Because I'm too much of a competitor to be, you know, just out there.
Mean you thinking about leaving here?
If it is, hey, yes.
And that's where he walked away right there. So if you didn't hear in the beginning, they basically asked him, what's the message you send, you know, to the young guys on the team? What are you sending? You heard him, I don't know. You know what I mean? He basically saying he want out. He frustrated. He tired of being there. You know what I mean? It's time for him to go. Remember, he already said, you know, it's time for me to go coach. We talked about that. I said, he ain't going to go coach. He frustrated.
Yeah.
He ready to go. You still 4.2 something speed, nigga, and still got all the gifts in the world. You ain't ready to go, but Tell me what you think. Should he want out of Miami? You know what I mean? Talk to me. And listen. You can answer that question quick because I know it's more you want to say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So first, tell me, should he want out of Miami first?
It's too early, bro.
Too early? Okay.
No, bro.
All right, keep going.
No, me personally, bro. He's not a leader, bro. He's not a natural born leader, bro. And you wouldn't like I said, bro. He wasn't saying all this shit, nigga, before, you know what I'm saying, he left Kansas City. Mm-hmm. It was all about getting that money and getting that contract that he wanted. Mm-hmm. And Miami was able to put that contract on the floor for him. It wasn't about competing then. It all of a sudden became about competing when your ass start losing. You know what I'm saying? And when Miami, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and the third. So this is my thing right here. And this is why I can't respect it. This is why I cannot respect what he's saying. Because you basically saying, because you've never not been in the playoffs, it's basically up in time for you to go now. I'm out. This is my first time never making the playoffs. So basically, you've just created that narrative, just like New England did over there. You just created a narrative basically with any team you go to. I don't give a fuck who it is. Detroit, they winning right now. Eagles, they winning right now. So you telling me if you was on a team like this and they just did not make the playoffs for whatever reason, you gonna be out as well. And that's what I would be looking at as a GM, a owner, a fucking head coach, a teammate. You will basically, if shit don't go your way, basically you are going to be out. I just can't not respect somebody. I just can't respect it, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the Dolphins, bro, this is not a sad team. They might have had they might have had a down year. They got plenty of weapons out there to get it done, bro. They got plenty of weapons out there to get it done. I just cannot respect what he's saying, big bro. I really can't, bro, because now you've created that narrative in my head like, all right, nigga. So if you go to somebody else, let's just say the Eagles, you know what I'm saying, the Eagles been winning this year. Let's just say you ended up with the Eagles next year and y'all don't get the winning and y'all don't make the playoffs. You're going to be out there too as well, right? Because that's basically what you just said. You said, I ain't never not made the playoffs, man. I'm out. You just all of a sudden you, and it's best for you and your family now. You got the bag and, you know what I'm saying? I just don't feel like this is some real shit, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. What nobody got to say. You might beg to differ, bro. It's time for him to go and this, that, and the third. So if you go to somewhere where, let's just say you go somewhere else where they're not contenders at all, what are you going to say then? I'm very curious to know what he's going to say then, bro. When you end up with the Cardinals or somebody, or you end up with the, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You end up somewhere you really don't want to be. You're going to be wishing your ass was still in Miami, my nigga. So,
shit.
I just can't respect it, big bro. I swear to God. And like I said, bro, I just don't feel like he a leader like that, bro. Me personally, I don't feel like he a leader like that. He good and shit like that, bro. Yeah, he good and shit like that. But, bro, these are the type of players you really don't, these are the type of folks you don't really want around. Like, they become cancers after a while, bro. You know what I'm saying? Right. And that's some cancer shit to say, my nigga. I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say, bro, because it ain't even been that long, bro. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So one time you don't make the playoffs, you out.
Right.
So that's the narrative I'm looking at. I will be curious to know where he ends up, and if they don't win, are you gonna be saying the same shit then? Are you gonna be saying the same shit because now you created this narrative in my head, and maybe the whole world head? You know what I'm saying? I can't respect it, dog. I really can't, bro. Fuck what he got. Fuck what he talking about, bro. Okay. Fuck what he talking about, bro. Because y'all got enough over there in Miami to get it done. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So this is where I'm at. To answer the question, should he want out of Miami? You know, damn, Jimmy Butler went out of Miami too. You know that? Yeah. He said he ready to cut the fuck. He said
Jimmy Butler's been there way longer though.
He said he want to find his joy again playing basketball.
Bro, Jimmy Butler's been there way longer in Miami than Tyreek Hill. It's not even the same, bro. You ain't even been over there long enough.
Look. Tyreek Hill been over there what? He been over there for what? A good 3-4 years?
Has he?
Yeah, he did. Because when the last time the Chiefs won a Super Bowl before 2022? What was that?
2020.
2020?
Yeah.
Okay.
He been over there for about 3-4 years.
He got one Super Bowl with them, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. He been over there 4 years. Jimmy Butler been in Miami about what? 5 years? Because after with us, he went to Miami. And I think that was summer 2018. No. That's the year the Raptors had won the championship. So that's summer 2019. After that, boom, he went to Miami. So he been there 4 going on 5 years. Damn near about the same time. So he has put in time there, right?
Yeah.
Should he want to go? Yes, he should. Yes, and I'm going to give you yes and no. I'm saying yes because ain't nothing going on in Miami, bro. Tua is not the guy, is not the quarterback that's going to lead anybody anywhere. It ain't like Miami defense is dominant. Like I mentioned earlier in the show, when we always talk about defense, you know the first team we bring up is 2000 Ravens. We always do that. They ain't got that type of defense. So Tua is a guy that has to have somebody on a defense that is dominant to go out there and get it done. That's going to give him chance after chance after chance. He got injury problems with his brain. You don't know. We all seen that. You barely took a hit. You was gone. You landed on the ground last season without being landed on. You was gone. It's frustrating in Miami right now. Yes, Tyreek Hill still got a lot left in the tank. So I would say, yeah, if he wants to win, you fucking right, it's time to go. Now, only reason I would say no is because you chose this destination. You was with Pat Mahomes. I don't remember how much more Miami could have paid you. And I know you can't eat rings. You want that money. Security. That's what you want. Lifetime security. Cool. But you went to Miami where Tua's your quarterback. And when they asked him about, him missing Pat Mahomes' deep ball and the accuracy, and they asked him, could Tua be to do that? What did Tyreek Hill say? He can throw. He's more accurate than Pat Mahomes. He said it. So whether you was just, doing that because that's your way of showing some love to your quarterback, to give, how football work. I want to pump my quarterback up. I want to give him that confidence. Let him know you got it. You could do this. No. You said you were a competitor. I'm not doubting that. But if you was a real competitor, I'm not going to Miami with Tua as my quarterback.
Yeah.
What are you You're not competing for Super Bowls. You're not. So that's the reason I say no. But yes, he should want to go. No, because that's where you chose. He a free agent in 2027. So that means next year, that's the last year of his deal. Oh, well, he got 2 more years on the deal. No, he's a free agent in 2027. So next year's the 25-26. Yeah, so he got 2 more years left. 25-26 season, then 26-27 season. So we know he's going to try to get his. He's on TV. He's doing an interview now.
Yeah,
let him be known. It's time to go.
So I want to ask you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, man to man. How do you feel about the whole quote unquote I've never not made the playoffs, I'm out? How do you feel about that, bro?
I think it's this, bro. I think it's more so he just frustrated. That's all. Because I hear what you said. So if you go to a team next year and they don't make the playoffs, you gonna go? Nah, but he been there 4 years and they not going nowhere. I don't know if he thought that he could. I got Water on the other side of me. I got Jonnu Smith here. I got Devin A. Chan right here. You know what I mean? With me, we can do this shit. Maybe that's what he thought. But that ain't what it is. And he see that. I
don't really think it was about me personally when he left Kansas City. I don't think it was about competing or being able to compete. I thought it was about getting the bag.
No,
bro.
for sure.
He wanted the bag.
No,
bro.
Listen. I'm with you. I said that. I think, he wanted to get. I said that before when it happened. I said he just want to get paid. Why would you leave Miami? I mean, why would you leave Pat Mahomes to go to Tua? And I know, money, no state tax in Florida. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, cool. But my nigga, you're not competing no more out there. You're not.
That's what I'm saying. So if it's gonna be about competing, you gotta stand on that.
But
bro.
You hear what I said? I said competitor.
Yeah.
Why would you go out there?
Yeah. It don't make sense what he's saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. I can't respect it, bro. I can't respect it, bro.
Listen, he ain't even saying what he really want to say. Yeah. He's saying that for the camera. I ain't been in the playoffs, man. What he really want to say, I'm ready to get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah.
Tua trash.
Yeah.
He can't stay healthy.
Yep.
His offense is terrible. Mike McDaniel, he's too fucking nice.
Yeah.
He's too nice. Mike McDaniel is that, he looked like that substitute teacher that comes in, you know what I mean? And when we see him, we about to act up in this motherfucker. That's Mike McDaniel. You feel me? Nigga, we ain't doing shit, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. Nope. We ain't doing shit. That's Mike McDaniel.
Oh, there ain't that.
He don't have that stern. He don't look like a coach.
Yeah.
Not saying you have
He like a college kid.
Man, nigga look like a fucking insurance agent, man. What are we talking about? This nigga look like he's selling insurance, nigga.
Hey, that shit crazy.
Listen, I know for sure he ain't got no control over his kids at home. They just run all around the house. If he got kids, they just run all through the house. Guys, come on. No, this is football. You need order and discipline.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I'm with you, though.
And Mike McDaniel does not present order and discipline.
Yeah.
He doesn't. It's tough. If Miami wants to be anything. See, what did I say this year? Miami finesse, man. They finesse. Remember I said, y'all gonna beat Miami still, the 49ers?
Yeah.
And I said, y'all still physical.
Yeah.
I said, Miami's finesse, bro. They're the Bugatti.
Yeah.
They're fast.
Yeah.
They faster than everybody, but guess what? One little punch, that motherfucking car wrapped around the tree like Earl Spence shit was.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
I want an Oldsmobile.
Yeah.
I want my team to be metal.
Yeah.
Not that plastic value shit.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Yes. Philadelphia Eagles, that's metal.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't that shit, that fiberglass shit you push it. No. This is metal, nigga. The fucking Dolphins, you sit on that car, yeah. Mike McDaniel's the head of that shit. So until they get rid of him and get somebody in there that's really, really like that, Miami ain't doing shit. And you got to get a quarterback too.
Yeah.
Listen,
if you want to put it like
need
that,
to rebuild. Let's keep it 100.
Yeah.
Jalen Waddle, go somewhere else, bro. David Etchan, you're never going to rush for 1,000. You're not.
Ooh,
let's keep it 100.
Shit, hey,
behind that offensive line, you're not.
Yeah.
What you going to do, catch passes the whole fucking time? You average 3 yards to fucking carry? No, John O. Smith, ain't nothing popping, baby. I know you came to the rescue and he got locked up and shit. Ain't nothing going on. Good job. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the highlight of Miami's season.
Yeah.
Tell me it's not. Tyreek Hill getting put in handcuffs by the police. That was a bigger spectacle than the whole season.
Yeah.
Get 100. How long did they talk about the Miami Dolphins with Tyreek Hill in that situation?
Yeah.
2, 3, 4 days? And rightfully so. It's a fucked up situation. Damn, we ain't talking about no games? We ain't talking about no games. So 17 games, we not talking about the games.
Yeah.
We talking about the injured Tua and Tyreek Hill getting set down by the police.
Yeah, facts.
Nothing else. It's time to go.
Yeah.
It's time to go. So
if you want to put it like that,
that's exactly how I'm putting it. So
I will agree.
And no.
But not because of what he said though, bro.
Okay, but look. Has he not put his time in?
Yeah.
And listen, although he's not going to finish his contract there, I wouldn't want to either. In Miami. He got 4 years in that joint, bro. It's time to slide, bro. You can look in the future.
Yeah. This shit ain't gonna work out.
Let me ask you a question. What we at? Super Bowl what? 58, 59 right now?
Some shit like that.
58.
I always lose count of that shit.
Yeah, me too. Let's just say this is Super Bowl 59. Is that Miami at 60? Huh? Okay, hold on. What about 61? Is that them?
No, nigga.
Is that they gonna swim down there and shit, them Dolphins? Huh?
Oh, see it.
No.
Yeah. Oh,
no. Because a dolphin cannot swim from the Atlantic Ocean to the Pacific Ocean if that's where the Super Bowl is at.
Well, yeah. I guess I'm more so stuck on what he said. Basically, like, I ain't been in the playoffs and I was just more stuck on. I'm like, man, bro, I can't respect that. I can't respect quote unquote what you said. Now, if it's truly how you putting it, then yeah, it's time to go, big bro.
I would have a problem if he said that had he been in Miami only 1 year.
Yeah.
But since he's been there 4,
yeah,
and ain't shit pop 60? 61?
Yeah.
62. By that time, it's over.
Yeah.
He ain't running 4-2. No, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's over with.
So if he, all right, so what are your thoughts if he goes somewhere and they're not a Miami Dolphins?
Bro, Tyreek Hill's not going to. Tyreek Hill, I believe the moment Tyreek Hill left, he wanted to go back to Kansas City.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
So what do you, so.
He ain't going nowhere. Tyreek Hill.
What if he ends up somewhere?
Tyreek Hill's going to
San Diego, the Chargers.
Whoa, that might. That might
the Chargers going somewhere?
Listen. But here's the thing. That might be a good thing. You know why? Everywhere Jim Harbaugh goes, he went to the 49ers, right?
Yeah.
What was they, 6-10, if I'm not mistaken?
Before
the year before.
Yeah, some shit like that.
NFC Championship game first year.
Yeah.
Stanford, trash. Bowl game.
Yeah.
Michigan, garbage. National Championship. Chargers last year, trash.
Playoffs. Yeah.
Get Tyreek. Oh, shit. It's better than Miami.
AFC Championship game?
It could be. Who knows? Because look.
So you saying him ending up in Los Angeles is better than him being in Miami?
Look at Miami. They just lost to the Jets.
Get it.
Tua, you do Tua like this, it's over.
Tua didn't play.
If he does play. Yeah. I'm just saying in general. Look. He ain't playing.
It's about even, you ask me, bro.
Man,
we ended up in Los Angeles and
bro,
Miami.
Listen.
Y'all niggas not going to the Super Bowl, bro.
Super Bowl or not, they gonna be in the dance. Jim Harbaugh, if he was in Miami, we'd be looking at something totally different. That's more hard work, discipline. Yeah. Look at Vic Fangio with us. You know what I'm saying? Look at us. You know what they talk about with Vic Fangio? He old school. He old school. He know what that's Jim Harbaugh. He old school. He went to those places, Stanford, Michigan, and 49ers, and built them up. Now, look at what the Chargers won 6 games last year? Or something like that. They won. They just won again.
They got 11 wins.
They got 11 wins.
Yeah.
11.
We'll see, bro.
You feel me? So I'm just saying that's a better destination than Miami, but I think Tyreek Hill's going to go somewhere where he can contend. Period.
Like where though, bro?
I don't know. He already said congratulations. It was on Instagram. I forget what he said. It was like congratulations to some. He's like, especially the Chiefs. So he
just wants to be back in Kansas City.
That's my point. I said before, when he first left, I felt he wanted to be back because you're going to feel the difference.
Yeah.
I'm going with Tua versus Pat Mahomes. I don't remember how much the difference in money. I don't remember. Okay?
Yeah.
I would have to look it up and see what was going to be offered to him from KC versus Miami. And is it worth me leaving number 15, number 87, and Big Red?
Yeah.
After we just got this.
Yeah.
And they won 2 more without me. See what I'm saying?
So he's staying in the AFC.
I don't know where he's going to go. All I know is Tyreek Hill want to be back in the light. He want to be playing right now. Because Tyreek shined in the cold, it don't matter. He played in the cold, it don't matter. He shined. You feel me? So, bro, he wants to be back in that light, in that spotlight. Listen, it's going to be somebody that's ready to compete. And I'm going to tell you right now, with Rashee Rice out there coming back, Travis Kelce, Pacheco, Tyreek Hill didn't think about, I want to be number 1. He ain't thinking about that right now. He ain't thinking about it. He been that. And you still going, and the thing is, you still going to treat him as he's the number 1.
Yeah.
I'm not one-on-one in Tyreek Hill. Too fast. How you going to cover all of that?
Can't.
If he want to go back to Kansas City, all you got to do is pick up the phone and call one of the players and say, hey, I want to come back. Holler at Red. He know me. Let's just see what it is. You know what I mean? Or if we want to hit his agent, whoever, who knows? But he going to be somewhere where they can go win, contend.
We'll see, man.
You know what I mean? So that is what it is. That's how I feel. How I feel.
We'll see.
All right. So sticking with the NFL, man. Okay. The regular season's over. Let's just get to it. Who's the MVP? Who has solidified their spot for NFL League MVP? Talk to me.
Me personally, bro. In my heart, I felt like Lamar had secured the bag, bro, in Houston.
Okay.
But shit, it's not gonna go his way. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Josh Allen's gonna win this thing, bro. Let's put it like that, bro. But that's been my candidate from the start, bro. You know that, bro.
Yep.
Even when y'all try to get on my ass about him, me still having him in the top 5 after losing 2
No. Let's clarify that.
Okay, and I did.
No. It was not about him being in the top 5. That was okay. You still had him at number 1.
That's not true. That's not true.
After losing 2 games. We said he can't be number 1.
I said he's still a candidate.
No, we didn't deny that.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Listen, I know I didn't deny it, and I don't think Jordan denied it. I don't think Georgia. I know for sure. I never said he's not a candidate. I said number one after losing back to back. No, it's not possible. And then I said, nigga. So if we looking at college right now, we Alabama or Georgia or whatever. We looking at Georgia. They lose 2 games in a row, and we number 2, they number 1. So they still number 1?
Absolutely not.
All right, that's all it is.
But look, more of the story is I had Josh Allen from the jump. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But that last stretch of the season, Lamar, bro, I just felt like he solidified it for real, bro. And honestly, bro, like you said, what you tell me, nigga? If you was good enough to win it, you nigga win. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that for voter fatigue shit. And
if
you was good enough to win it, nigga, win it. Mm-hmm. I feel like Lamar is good enough to win this MVP thing, but he's not going to win that. Okay, he's not going to win it. Josh Allen's going to win it. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, bro, I felt like he solidified it in Houston, bro, with the performance he put together, bro. And now you end the season with 5,000 total yards, over 40-something total touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? You done broke a record. You know what I'm saying? So it looks that way, big bro. Mm-hmm. But in reality, it's not going to go his way. Okay. Josh Allen probably going to run off with this thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And that was my candidate from the jump. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I ain't backing out on even nothing. I'm just calling a spade and a black. I'm just keeping it all the way real, big bro. Mm-hmm. I felt like Lamar in that last stretch, bro, he had solidified being the MVP, bro. Okay. And that's just me. But Josh Allen's gonna win this thing.
I think it's Josh Allen. Yeah. He didn't have his whole team with him all season, and they was still winning. Period. Point blank. When you look at you talk about the last stretch. Josh Allen was balling too. And when they beat when Baltimore beat Houston on Christmas Day, was it Christmas Day? Yeah. 31-2. All right, well, just a few days later, 40-14 over the Jets. I know the Jets is 4-12. Look at the Houston right now.
Yeah, Josh Allen had a great performance too as well. We talked about it.
Right. Yeah, we talked about that. Everybody on Houston is hurt, they're gone, whatever the case may be, right? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? All right. So they ain't the same team. They're not. We telling them first week it's over. Yeah. We saying first week of playoffs it's over. Yeah. Who they got now? Who they got?
They got the Chargers.
I think it's over. I think it's over. And we said it's over from the get-go because we thought Pittsburgh was going to be that team to play them. Yeah. You know what I mean? But obviously shit changed real quick. But we said Pittsburgh was going to tap that ass, and we saying the Chargers about to tap that ass because they not the same team. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So they beat their ass. So did Josh Allen. And they kept on winning this shit too. You feel what I'm saying? And now you're going to look over the totality of the season. He ain't not to losing to the Browns. They losing to the Raiders. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? Josh Allen, hand broke out there and shit.
Yeah, he doing it with a broke left hand. Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying?
I mentioned this. Yeah. I mentioned all this shit.
Left hand, like that plays a part. Even though that's not your Jalen Hurts had a broke finger. You know, that still affect you in the game.
It does, bro.
People they gotta pat the ball. You gotta catch the ball. It's broke.
Catch it. You gotta grip the ball. Yeah,
grip the ball. Right. You gotta grip the ball. All of that. Remember he got the ball punched out by T.J. Watt? Yeah. That's because he couldn't put it in his left hand. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So Josh Allen had a broke hand out here playing still. And we're bro, it's about moments too. Josh Allen had the moments as well.
He did.
Not only did he perform like that, but he had the moments as well. Mm-hmm. Now listen, me personally, like I said, I think Josh Allen should win it. But I'm still hung up on the fact that Saquon automatically just goes down to Offensive Player of the Year. For the simple fact, you take what Saquon is doing at the running back position, you put that at quarterback, we're not even having no discussion about, not saying they're not in discussion, but we know who number one is.
Yeah. We know
who number one is. So I just feel like it should still get the same type of fucking respect, but it doesn't because it's not a quarterback award. You feel me?
So let me get this straight. You feel the same way that I do, just with two different players. So you feel like
Christian McCaffrey should have won that bitch last year.
We know that. Yes. Hold on. We know. I'm talking about this year. You feel like Saquon should win this award, but he's not. And I feel like Lamar should win this award, but he's not. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So we both feel some type of way about somebody not winning it when they should, even though this person will win it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm just trying to get that understood. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you feel like Saquon should really win it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Even though Josh Allen's going to win.
Josh Allen, if Saquon don't win it, I believe, which we know he's not. I mean, there's no if. He's not. Yeah. Josh Allen should win it.
Yeah.
And I'm not no voters fatigue nigga either.
I ain't either, bro.
I'm not. That's stupid. Yeah, I think that's dumb. If you deserve it, nigga, you deserve it.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean, I think that's like if Jokic win it this year, and he deserve he the number one MVP in Canada right now.
Yeah.
If he win it, he looking like he deserved to win it. Mm-hmm. Or if Shea SGA win it, he looking like he could win it. You feel what I'm saying? So, me personally, I wish it was Saquon, but we know it's not going to be that. But I think Josh Allen deserved an award with what he had to endure. What dominant part of Buffalo Bills do? I mean, what dominant part of the Bills? What do the Bills have that's dominant? We look at Baltimore, right? You got the help of Derrick Henry.
Buffalo just a balanced team,
right? But they
not dominant though.
Right.
I get
any phase,
any phase.
So I feel
but
like
the Ravens is
right. You got a number one rush defense.
Yeah,
that's facts. You had the most explosive offense throughout the entire season, and I don't care what nobody say, nigga. Derrick Henry is a big part of that, my nigga.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like the yards and shit that Derrick Henry getting, he been getting that.
Yeah,
he been carrying teams. And don't tell me that's not helping Lamar Jackson do what he's doing.
Yeah.
When you put the ball in his stomach and you take it out, yeah, them linebackers is up, boys is open downfield. He ain't had that threat like that last year. Even though their rushing game was still nice, they always had a nice rush game.
Yeah.
Always, bro. But they built on that.
Yeah.
Their offense, they build out through their offensive line. They always do that in D-line, and that's how Baltimore is. I'm not trying to use it against Lamar. I'm just saying Josh Allen ain't got all of that, and they still got a better record.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, they lost to the Ravens. They got smacked by the Ravens. That was week 4. All right, cool. They ain't losing to the Browns.
Yeah,
they ain't losing to the Raiders, nigga. And the Buffalo Bills is a much different and better team than when they lost in week 4 to the fucking Ravens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think Josh Allen has showed all season long with players out offensively and on defense.
Yeah.
And on defense.
Yeah.
Matt Milano and them, they was out for an extended period of time.
My life.
You feel what I'm saying? And Josh Allen had to go down there and engineer this shit and put this shit together. He can't just hand it off to a motherfucker and close the game. He ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just think Josh Allen performed, you know what I mean, better to win the MVP, you know what I mean, since Saquon's not going to get it. Like I said, you put Saquon shit into a quarterback mode, we not, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, my nigga. But since it's not that, Josh Allen, bro.
I had Josh Allen from the jump.
You did.
I stand on it, bro. I knew when I seen him play in the first, I said, man, this guy's looking like the MVP already. Hold on.
I said it too.
You feel me?
When it was when they lost 2 in a row.
They went out there to beat the shit out of Miami. I was like, hold on.
Yeah, I said when they lost 2 in a row, I was like, oh no, he can't be up in there.
Yeah,
he can't be top. Can't be number 1.
Yeah,
can't be number 1. He candidate. Yeah. Number 1? No. Mm-hmm. No. So that's where I'm at with that. But I think you got Lamar. You got Lamar.
He should.
You say he should,
but he's not.
He's not. Oh yeah. You said he should, but he's not. So you got Josh Allen.
Josh Allen gonna win.
But you believe Lamar should.
Yeah,
I got Josh Allen.
Yeah.
I believe Saquon should. I just think it's some old motherfuckers in there voting still.
Yeah, bro.
I think that's what I'm so. I could be
politics.
We ain't in the. We don't know all the NFL insider. We don't know. We don't know the voters. But I just feel like them voters, bro. I think they old. I'm sorry. I don't get no fuck.
Yeah.
All right. Who should win Defensive Player of the Year right now? Who's out here? You know what I mean? Whether it's a D lineman, whether it's a corner, whether it's a safety. You know what I mean? Who you got?
I'm glad you said that because I got Pastor 10.
You
know what I'm saying? And if you don't know about the Defensive Player of the Year award, corners do not win it like that, bro.
Mm-hmm. No, they don't.
The last 2 that won it was Charles Woodson and your boy from Stephon Gilmore.
Yep.
He played for New England.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But this type of season that Pastor 10 is putting together, bro, I just feel like he should win it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Corner is not corner is one of the hardest positions to play, bro. If not the hardest position to play. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
You guard receivers going full speed forward, and they know exactly where they want to be when they want to be it. You know what I'm saying? A DB has to guard that going backwards. You have to have good feet, good hips. You have to have good instinct, good eye discipline. You know what I'm saying? Good patience. It's a lot that goes into playing DB. And when you got a rap sheet like Pastor 10, you know what I'm saying? I can just read off some notable receivers this year, you know what I'm saying? Starting with Jamar Chase, you know what I'm saying? That game they just had. And before everybody start getting into what he ended up with, what Jamar had at the end of the game, and what he ended up with his stats, and that wasn't on Sir 10. I'm going off based off, you know what I'm saying, when they lined up on each other, however many snap counts, however many routes was ran on that corner and that one-on-one matchup throughout the game, you know what I'm saying, what he did and what he was able to do on him. And numbers, you know what I'm saying, men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. You know what I'm saying? Jamar Chase, 43 routes. He ran 43 routes in coverage against Passer 10. He had 3 receptions for 27 yards.
Yes.
And now I understand people out there are going to say, hey, well, Joe Burrow also missed a couple throws. He had them in this, that, and the third. I get it, bro. It happens, bro. But that's all woulda, coulda, shoulda shit. And if you want to say that, nigga, Passer 10 was playing on a bum-ass ankle that game as well. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't 100%. So let's go on to the next guy. DK Metcalf ran 24 routes, 3 receptions, 29 yards. Mike Evans just tied Jerry Rice. 11 seasons with 1,000 yards. You know what I'm saying? He ran 24 routes on him, had 1 catch for 8 yards. You know what I'm saying? Garrett Wilson, another notable receiver. You know what I'm saying? 28 routes, and he runs routes. You understand me? He's not an easy guard. He's not an easy guy to guard. Some of these bigger receivers like Mike Evans and DK Metcalf, those guys are more easier to guard. You know what I'm saying? Because they bigger receivers. You know what I'm saying? They can't really, you know, they not. I ain't saying they don't have routes, but you know the more smaller receivers, they more like shifty and they more nip. Like you know, they got more twitch.
Yep.
Garrett Wilson is one of those guys, and Passer 10 went against him, 28 routes, 2 catches, 22 yards. He's not an easy guy to guard.
Yep.
He has a quick twitch, and he will get you on route. So another guy, DeAndre Hopkins, he's been a dog. You know what I'm saying? You know that.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite receivers.
Exactly. Yeah. One of his favorites. He's been a dog. He's not an easy guy to guard. Big, strong receiver, big hands, can catch over you, all that. You know what I'm saying? He ran 18 routes, 2 catches, 13 yards. Then Drake London, another big receiver, you know what I'm saying? I like Drake London a lot. I told you that. I like Drake London a lot. Ran 13 routes, 0 catches, 0 yards. You know what I'm saying? That's a good rap sheet right there. Just notable receivers throughout the whole year. Then on top of that, you know what I'm saying? He got a list to go, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He has more interceptions than 20-plus completions put on him this season. You know, you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He has more interceptions than people are completing 20-plus passing completions on him.
Yeah.
Like, you're not completing that much on him. Like, then, like I said, he allowed a passer rating of 39.1. That's so fucking low, y'all. If you don't understand how low that is, let me give you an example. A quarterback has a better chance of having a better passer rating throwing the ball in the ground. You understand me?
Yeah.
That's how low that is. That means you're not completing passes over there like that. 39.1, that's very, very low.
Yeah.
Like, it's beyond an F in the classroom.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me?
Absolutely.
You can't even bring that up at all, extra credit or not. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's so fucking low, y'all. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not happening. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how he's on the island. He has one side of the field shut down and he could travel. You know what I'm saying? He can play. He can guard a tight end. He can guard somebody over here. He can guard somebody over there. So then, you know what I'm saying, you want to look at his stats. He had 45 tackles, you know what I'm saying, 11 assists. Most of those tackles was one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? He's a good tackler. He's not missing tackles. He had 0 missed tackles. He's not missing tackles like that. So don't just tell me he's just out there covering folks. He's out there making tackles as well. 0 missed tackles, 11 assists. You know what I'm saying? He got four interceptions on the season. He got 1 touchdown, one almost for 100 yards. He took one back for 100 yards. And he got 11 pass breakups. This is Defensive Player of the Year stats right here. You know what I'm saying? This guy right here, like, bro, this is on some real deal. I'm talking about locked up.
Yeah.
They won't let me out.
Look, hey,
You feel me?
I'm with you. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna just piggyback off some of the shit. I just think Zach Bond's name should be higher on the list. You know what I mean? Yes.
So he should be higher than TJ Watt.
I'm just listen
because
bro,
he was runner up.
Listen. I just said higher on the list. You know I'm a TJ Watt. Without TJ Watt, bro, you know what I mean? The Steelers are not even in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Let's just make that clear.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a TJ Watt fanatic. I take him any day. You know what I mean? But I just think Zach Bond, you don't hear Zach Bond's name at all.
Yeah.
Zach Bond got over 150 tackles, over 5 forced fumbles, and is a game changer for the Philadelphia Eagles in the middle.
Yeah.
No matter what that D-line is doing, you still got to make tackles.
Yeah.
And he does that.
Yeah,
and make tackles, and he make tackles in the backfield.
Yeah, I like that. I told you from day one that I like this Zach Bond.
And he make plays in coverage.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And he been solid all year long. His stats is similar, or if not better, than Luke Kuechly's stats when he won DPOY. So I'm just saying, I just feel like he need to get more respect. But on the flip side, Pat Surtain, I ain't disagreeing with you.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of Pat, but I'm an Alabama nigga, dog.
Yeah.
I mean, I know about Pat PS2.
Yeah.
Know about his daddy too.
His daddy on
You
everything.
feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, all of that you just I ain't even got to say too much more.
Yeah.
All of that you ran off is all of the reasons he could be defensive player of the year. Now the only somebody like a maybe like a Trey Hendrickson, but they're not in the playoffs.
Yeah, he was like top 5.
Yeah,
he was probably right after.
Yeah, he lead the league in sacks.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? So I mean, I think he's done a good job, but it's not. You really can't. That Cincinnati defense, you can't just go out there and get sacks and expect them to, do something.
Yeah.
They suck all over defense. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not. I mean, I get why he's not going to win it, but I think he should be up there as well. Hey, TJ Watt, Pat Surtain, bro. But Zach Bond should be getting more respect. But Pat Surtain, yeah, bro, well deserving of it. Lock boys up. You feel me? I ain't got a whole lot to say about that, bro.
Yeah, but what solidified it for me was, man, you going out there just running around and chasing Jamar Chase around that field with a bum ankle, bro. That shows physical toughness.
Yep.
Bro, and that just solidified it for me right there. I said, man, bro, you could tell he hurt, bro. Mm-hmm. The way he was playing and how he had to slow down.
Yeah.
You could tell, bro, that ankle was bothering him, and nigga, he's not 100%, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To go out there and still play and help your team and be able to do what you did on Jamar Chase. I understand that Joe Burrow missed a few passes. They Jamar Chase had him, and this, that, and the third. I understand all that, but for you to go out here and do the job that you was able to do on a guy like a Triple Crown winner like Jamar Chase, bro, that solidified it for me. I'm not gonna lie to you now. Now, if he gets robbed of this award, you ain't gonna hear from me, bro. I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I don't even, you know what I'm saying? He gets robbed of this award, I just know I'm good. I ain't got nothing else to talk about, bro. You feel me? But,
yeah.
That's where I'm at with it, man. Pat Surtain, man.
Pat Surtain, NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
Yes,
you know
sir.
what I mean? Would it be the third corner?
He'd be the third. You know,
since Charles, so he's the third one, or he's
going to be the third defensive corner since Stephon won it. He was the second. Stephon Gilmore.
No, Deion won it in '94.
I don't think Deion ever won it, bro.
Yeah, he won it in '90.
I don't think Deion ever won it, bro. I ain't not gonna lie to you. It's only been 3 corners.
Trust me. Oh no.
Well, it's only been 2 corners, I think.
1994 with the Niners, the year they won the Super Bowl. Deion Sanders was Defensive Player of the Year. I stand on that.
Yeah, you might be right.
And, I ain't might. He's not a might. It's not a might at all whatsoever. I'm gonna let you go ahead and look. I don't even want to look.
Yeah.
Defensive Player of the Year and Super Bowl the same year. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but the list is short.
Yeah.
I can't think of anybody besides Deion, Charles Woodson, Stephon Gilmore, and obviously Pat Surtain who should win it.
Darrell Reeves probably would have made a good case, but
he didn't win.
No, I don't think. No, Darrell Reeves did not win it. I don't think Darrell Reeves won it. No, nothing.
Yeah,
he didn't win it, bro.
He was clamping boys up though.
My mommy was.
But look though, when you ain't get a lot of targets. You know what I mean? They stayed away from that man. I mean, I'm not saying they just attacking, you know what I mean, Pat Surtain. I'm not saying that. But, yeah, we all know what Darrell Reeves represent. But, yeah, he didn't win it, you know what I mean? But, hey, Pat Surtain should definitely win it. All right. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Who you got?
Man, bro, this one of those disrespectful ass, you know what I'm saying, like a slap in the face, bro. Because me personally, I feel like Quinyon Mitchell should win this award. Easy.
Okay.
Not only is, you know what I'm saying, he the best corner in the draft.
Yeah.
He's one of the best corners in the NFL as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just a slap in the face that he didn't even make the Pro Bowl, y'all. When I read off
your phone ringing. Man. Where you put him at as a corner in the NFL?
Like
right now.
Just being a rookie?
Yeah, just not rookie corners. Where you put him at?
Man, just from what he did this season, he got to be top 10, bro.
Okay.
He got to be top 10, bro. Quinyon Mitchell, man. But he got robbed. He didn't make the Pro Bowl. I feel like that was a slap in the face. And now here it is. You know what I'm saying? He's looking like the runner-up for Defensive Player of the Year behind Jerod Verse, who did not have a better season than him.
No, he did not.
He did not, bro. You had 65 tackles and 30 of them was assists. You only had 4.5 sacks with 1 forced fumble. I'm finna read off some stats from you know what I'm saying, Quinyon Mitchell. You know what I'm saying? 37 tackles, 30 solo.
Mm-hmm.
That's That's hella good at corner, bro. You had corner, bro. 30 solo, bro. You had 7 assists. You had 12 pass breakups. That's one more than Pastor 10. We just talked about him being the defensive player of the year. So 12 breakups. Then let's just read off his rap sheet, you know what I'm saying, from the start of the season. You know what I'm saying? Week 1 against the Packers, and this against every receiver that lined up. They had multiple receivers.
Christian Watson.
You know what I'm saying? Multiple receivers. This against everybody who lined up against him. I don't care what they had at the end of the game, like I said. I don't care what niggas ended with at the end of the game. When you was one-on-one with Quinyon Mitchell, this is what you had. 1 reception, 6 yards. Let's go to week 2. Drake London, 1 reception, 5 yards. Week 3, Chris Olave, 2 receptions, 23 yards. Week 4, Mike Evans, 2 receptions, 19 yards. Week 6, Amari Cooper, 1 catch, 10 yards. Now, look, you see the consistency. This is week in and week out as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Week 7,
They all around the same.
Exactly. Look, week 7, rookie on rookie, Malik Neighbors, 1 catch, 9 yards. Week 8, Jamar Chase, 2 receptions, 19 yards. Week 9 against the entire Jaguars receiving core. 1 catch, 11 yards. Week 10, CeeDee Lamb, 2 receptions, 14 yards. Week 10, Terry McLaurin, 0 catches. 0 yards.
Quinyon Bank, the warden, nigga.
Exactly. Week 12, Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp combined. 3 receptions, 27 yards. Week 13, Zay Flowers and the entire Ravens receiving core combined. 2 receptions, 5 yards. Now, this is defensive player of the year, nigga, stats for me. Not what Jerod Mayo put up, 4.5 sacks. That ain't shit. Out of 16, 17 games, that ain't shit. This is real. Corner is, like I said, corner is one of the hardest positions to play, big dog. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, this is why he got the nickname Guantanamo Bay.
No. You're going to say his name right. Quinyon Bay.
Guantanamo Bay.
No. Quinyon. Look. Until you get his name right, don't say it.
Well,
you understand? Just call in the warden.
Yeah.
Call in the warden. Because he opening and closing gates in this motherfucker.
But, got his nickname, you know what I'm saying, been locking people up since week 1, you understand? And this is what I liked about him the most, because they was trying him, being that he was a rookie. In the first couple of weeks, they was trying this man, and he was still able to make plays around the ball, get past deflections. And then what I liked about him the most, they stopped trying him. Because he proved himself. He started proving himself. They stopped trying him.
You smart.
You know what I'm saying? They stopped trying his ass. You know what I'm saying? They was trying him all first through week 1 through 6. They was trying him. You know what I'm saying? Throwing in his way. He was making all type of plays around the football, pass deflection, and all that. And then after a while, they just stopped trying him. And that's how he gained his nickname. You know what I'm saying? He was second in the NFL, nigga, in forced incompletions. You know what I'm saying? Had a 73.2, you know what I'm saying, coverage grade. So these is defensive rookie of the year, like, stats to me, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, locked up. They won't let me out.
At all. Listen, this ain't just defensive rookie of the year stats.
Yeah.
This is defensive player of the year stats.
As a rookie,
You feel what I'm saying? Listen, I get, he's a Ratter and da-da-da-da-da-da. You know what I mean? His name need to be talked about in defensive player of the year. Not Pat Mahomes. Pat Surtain is.
Yeah.
We got 13 pass breakups. He got 12.
Well, he had 11. Pat Surtain got 11. And Quinyon Mitchell got 12.
He got 12.
Yeah.
Okay, 8 stops. He got 611 cover snaps. You know what I mean? Breakups. Only 40 receptions allowed. He ain't got no picks.
Yeah.
CJ Gordon-Johnson stole 2 from me, matter of fact. You know what I mean? But either the ball is overthrown, he was swatting it down, or you ain't throwing it his way.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? During the 10-game win streak, 152 receiving yards allowed. Mm-hmm. We won 10 straight. That's after our first 4. That's 15.2 yards to the opposing receiver. The first 4 games, 213 yards allowed. So you see he got even better.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
These are defensive player of the year numbers. I ain't got to go. You went through all of the week. I was going to go through week by week. You did it. You already did it.
Yeah.
That right there alone. And the next best guy is Devin Witherspoon with 597 coverage snaps. He's gave up 536 yards, a touchdown, 6 pass breakups, and no interceptions as well. But this is a rookie.
Yeah.
Rookie.
Dude been in the league.
Jerod
Mayo is the front runner to win this.
65 tackles, 30 of them are assists.
4.5 sacks.
So you only got there to the quarterback 4.5 times.
In 17 games.
In 17 games where you get to rush the quarterback every single play that you out there.
But remember, you're going forward too. You don't have to go backwards. You don't have to do none of this. You don't have to guard a man going backwards. You don't have to pedal, do none of that. You're going forward.
That is not harder than playing corner
at all.
For you to be out there clamping niggas up from week 1 all the way to week 18. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
That's defensive player of the year numbers and defensive rookie of the year numbers.
That's facts.
And if he gets robbed of this, I'm done.
Exactly.
I'm done.
Hey,
I'm done.
You see,
I'm done.
Yeah.
How? This right here. If he was a 5-year vet, defensive player of the year.
Yeah.
Defensive player of the year. Him and Patrick Tan be just like this.
Yeah.
We don't know. We gotta ask 10 more people. I don't know.
Yeah, this
you feel me?
This is just more impressive to me, man.
Way more impressive than that fucking 4.5 sacks. Nigga, it ain't like he was out there really, you know what I mean? Listen, I'm not saying the Rams cannot get to the quarterback.
Yeah.
You wasn't that much.
Yeah. You only had 4.5 sacks, bro.
And even do you know how many pressures he had? I didn't even get to see how many pressures.
I ain't see that, but
you know what I mean?
I didn't take a note of that, but you
even still, it ain't that much. He ain't doing what Quinyanamo Bay is doing.
Nah.
He ain't doing what the Warden is doing. So there's no way that he should be winning defensive player, rookie of the year over Quinyon Mitchell. That's a flat out robbery.
I said the same shit. That's why when I looked at it and we had this topic on today's show, I was like, you know what? This is blasphemy.
It's like, all of the above. Yeah. So if he don't win it,
I'm washing my hands.
But it is what it is.
I'm washing my hands.
It is what it is.
That's how I felt about Pastor 10 and winning the defensive player of the year. You know what I'm saying? And I feel the same way with this. Like, bro, I just don't feel like Jerod Verse he had a better rookie year than him, bro.
That's a fact.
I do not feel like that. I say Quinyon Mitchell been locking folks up all year long. You know what I'm saying? All year long. And it just these notable guys that he went against too.
Notable.
Like, who have Jerod Verse? You ain't went against who have you went against? Because I know for a fact you ain't get off a sack on Trent Williams.
No.
I know for a fact we played y'all twice, nigga. I know for a fact you didn't get off a sack on him.
Just the thing. All the Rams games I watched, he ain't flashed off my screen.
Yeah.
He didn't jump off the screen.
Yeah.
27.
But he made the Pro Bowl though.
That's wild.
Quinyon Mitchell did not make the Pro Bowl, but Jerod Verse did.
You know, they robbed Doughboy from the Lions too.
Oh, the safety. I just sent it to you. The Joseph guy. I said, how do a person end up with the most picks in the NFL and does not somehow be in the Pro Bowl? Didn't get no vote. He didn't get voted in. This is crazy, bro. I can't. Like, bro. I
wash my hands, man.
I couldn't believe it, bro. I had to send it to you, though. I was like, yeah, this is crazy, dog.
It is what it is, man.
Yeah.
Damn, ain't no more Monday Night Football. That shit over with.
No, it is. It is one game in the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm just talking
Monday,
about.
That's
right.
still Monday.
You're right. But I'm talking about tonight. You know what I mean? I'm talking about tonight. I'm used to, you know what I'm saying? Woo! Yeah,
tapping in.
And you know what I mean? Now we got to wait.
Next Monday.
You know what I'm saying? Saturday.
Well,
as far as Monday Night Football,
I'm
just saying I'm looking forward to Mondays.
Yeah.
After Sunday. You
Me
feel
too.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. So listen, man. Anything else you want to say before we get up out of here? Nothing? You good?
Man, we good, I guess.
Good? All right, we good, man. We'll be back on this motherfucker Wednesday, man. So listen, for all the viewers right now, if y'all stuck around, make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. Tell a friend to tell a friend, you feel me? Shout out to my little bro Twan sliding through.
For sure.
Back on this motherfucker Wednesday, man. Y'all make sure, like I said, hit the like and subscribe button so you can be up to date with all things under the lights. And that's our show for the day, and we gone.
Under the lights, speaking of facts, double the price, yeah.